Moriarty Returns a Letter by Michael Robertson. This book starts in 1890s, late 1890s, when Sherlock Holmes was a popular story, and it follows the American detective who is helping Scotland Yard um, thwart the criminal organizations that are going on. And this one bad guy, Redgill, is caught this American detective thinking that he's setting him up, and he the detective claims to be James Moriarty, and that the actual person thwarting all his plans are also thwarting Moriarty's plans, and he blames Sherlock Holmes, and um, they sort of buy it, but uh, it also kind of sends a message to the detectives at Scotland Yard, um, who continue to or keep getting mail from the criminal underground who believes that Sherlock Holmes is real. Uh, the mail for 221B Baker Street ends up at Scotland Yard, and they open files because a lot of the mail has confessions or hints or tips, and so they go through and try to calculate those. But word gets back to Scotland Yard about their American friend who uh, claims to be Moriarty, and this Redgill guy who captured him sends a letter to Sherlock Holmes, claiming that he killed Moriarty, his arch enemy. Um, so it's an kind of a weird setup, but Redgill and the family of this American detective later on, as they go throughout the years, and it's kind of like a revenge tour. In World War II, uh, James Moriarty II tracks down this Redgill guy who changes his name, but just as he was confronting him, a V2 bomb hit the pub that they were in, and it's unclear what happened, but uh, James Moriarty was dead again. And then the story skips to the present time, and 221 Baker Street is now got its own block of buildings, and the mail is being delivered to this law firm that resides there. It just happens to be where our main protagonist, works, and he's fixing to get married to a celebrity, and their plans are interrupted by uh, the I don't know if this be granddaughter or great granddaughter of James Moriarty killed in the war, um, who's looking to she's trying to figure out how to get revenge on, or she thinks that this guy's Sherlock Holmes. Anyway, so things escalate. It's like a revenge tour, kind of it's an interesting thriller. It's a good book, page turner. They don't hit you over the head with every detail of what's going on, so you gotta figure out things on your own, which is good. The the detective and his future wife are heading out towards the country, but they're warned about this lady who may or may not have it out for them. It's kind of unclear. She may or may not be crazy, and um, they change their plans, modify their plans, and things come to a head eventually. But it's a good, intriguing mystery. I really enjoyed it. It did seem in some spots that maybe some things were edited out that may have cleared things up a little sooner, but I don't know. I mean, overall, I don't think it was a story, and it did kind of help. Um, I mean, it kind of left things um, to define things out as the characters themselves found things out, which I think is good in mystery novels. But um, I really enjoyed this book and probably read some others. Looks like this is the first in a series, and the next one's at, being at the Baker Street address. This law firm continues to get letters for Sherlock Holmes, and they kind of follow up on it. It's actually attorneys, not detectives, but I mean, I guess anybody could be a detective if they have the right tools, information. Anyway, I do recommend Michael Robertson's Moriarty Returns a Letter and other Baker Street mysteries. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for more of those, and we'll see you next time.